Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Drive Next. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most talked about performance vehicles of the year, the 2026 Toyota GR. This isn't just another sports car update. Toyota has taken what enthusiasts loved in the previous models, re-engineered it with more purpose, and turned up the excitement in nearly every aspect. So whether you're here for the thrilling driving experience, bold styling, or modern tech, you'll want to stick around for this one. Right off the bat, the 2026 Toyota GR demands attention. It's slow, wide, aggressive, and unapologetically focused on performance. The first thing you'll notice is the redesigned front fascia. Toyota has sharpened it dramatically this year, giving it a more angular grille with honeycomb mesh inserts and a slightly wider stance. The headlights have been reworked to they're slimmer, LED-powered, and sweep back like eyes narrowing at the competition. Air intakes are prominent but functional, directing airflow for both cooling and aerodynamic performance. From the side, the proportions feel just right. The car sits low, with a long hood and a short rear deck, true to its sports car roots. Toyota has sculpted new body lines that ripple from the front fenders back toward the rear arches, giving it a muscular, planted appearance. The 19-inch forged alloy wheels are wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport 5 tires, and they come standard now on the performance trim. The brake calipers are painted red, hinting at the stopping power underneath. You also get functional side vents this year, which help reduce turbulence around the wheel wells. The side mirrors are mounted on aerodynamic stalks, further reducing drag and creating a clean separation of airflow. Moving to the rear, the changes are subtle but effective. The taillights are connected by a full-width LED light bar that pulses to life when you unlock the car. There's a new ducktail spoiler integrated into the trunk lid, and not overdone, just enough to aid downforce at higher speeds. Lower down, you'll find a revised diffuser flanked by dual titanium-tipped exhaust pipes that deliver a sharper note. Toyota says the entire rear bumper has been resculpted to improve high-speed stability and reduce rear-end lift. And it's not just for show. The car benefits from wind tunnel testing that was borrowed from their racing development. Once inside, the 2026 GR continues to blend racing intentions with everyday usability. The cabin is tighter than a luxury coupe, but exactly what you'd expect from a driver's car. The seats are heavily bolstered sport buckets wrapped in suede and leather, with contrast stitching and GR embossing on the headrests. They hold you firmly in place through tight corners, and in this update, Toyota's added more lumbar and lateral support based on customer feedback. In front of you is a fully digital 12.3-inch driver display with customizable layouts. You can switch between sport, track, and daily modes, each providing a different mix of information. There's also a heads-up display now, which projects key data like revs and gear position onto the windshield in real time. The flat-bottomed steering wheel is trimmed in Alcantara, giving you better grip, and it comes with paddle shifters even if you opt for the manual transmission. The center console is clean but purposeful. Toyota has added a new rotary drive mode selector and a wireless charging pad that finally supports rapid charging. The infotainment system is a 9-inch touchscreen with Toyota's latest multimedia interface, which includes wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and over-the-air updates. Voice recognition is faster, and navigation now includes track-oriented poise like lap timing and circuit telemetry. Storage space. Don't expect SUV-level practicality, but you do get 2 cup holders, decent door pockets, and a small rear cargo area that can handle a weekend bag or a racing helmet. Soundproofing has been improved slightly, but Toyota has deliberately left in some road feel and engine noise for those who crave engagement. There's an optional JBL premium audio system, though many drivers will prefer the natural music of that GR-tuned exhaust note. Now, let's talk about what really matters: the performance. The 2026 GR is powered by a 2.4-liter turbocharged inline-4 that's been refined for both output and responsiveness. It now delivers 332 horsepower and 295 pounds-feet of torque, up slightly from last year, thanks to an updated twin-scroll turbo system and improved direct injection. The power delivery is more linear, and turbo lag has been virtually eliminated. 0 to 60, you're looking at around 4.6 seconds with the automatic and a shade under 5 seconds for the manual. Top speed remains electronically limited to 155 miles per hour. The chassis has also been stiffened with additional structural bracing and new tuning for the adaptive suspension system. You can feel it immediately. In comfort mode, It's livable enough for daily commutes, but flick it to sport or track and the suspension firms up, the steering weights nicely, and the car feels like it shrinks around you. The electronic limited slip differential has been recalibrated for quicker response, and understeer is practically non-existent unless you push it absurdly hard into a corner. Brake feel is crisp, with new 4-piston Brembos up front and 2-piston calipers at the rear. Fade resistance has improved, especially on track days, where repeated hard stops won't punish you. Toyota has worked with Gazoo Racing's motorsport engineers to tune the car's electronic assists, allowing for a playful but controlled experience when traction control is dialed back. And yes, you still have a choice between a 6-speed manual and an 8-speed automatic. The manual is delightfully mechanical, with short throws and solid engagement. Rever and matching is still on board, and you can disable it if you prefer to heel-toe the old-school way. The automatic gets improved shift logic and sharper downshifts, especially in sport mode. Both are great, but purists will lean toward the manual for maximum involvement. In terms of fuel economy, don't expect Prius numbers, but the GR is surprisingly efficient for what it is. EPA estimates are around 24 miles per gallon combined for the manual and 26 for the automatic, depending on driving style. But let's be honest, you're not buying this car to sip gas. So what's it going to cost you? The base 2026 GR starts at around $38,500, which includes a solid feature set and the manual transmission. If you want the performance trim, with upgraded suspension, larger brakes, premium audio, and the adaptive dampers, you're looking at just over $44,000. Throw in some extras like the carbon roof or forged wheels, and you could hit the low $50,000 XA. But even at that price, it's competing well below many European rivals in the same performance bracket. The warranty remains standard for Toyota: 3 years or 36,000 miles basic, and 5 years or 60,000 miles on the powertrain. Toyota Care is also included, giving you 2 years of complimentary maintenance. In terms of reliability and long-term support, this is still one of the most dependable performance platforms you can buy today. So what's the final verdict on the 2026 Toyota GR? This car isn't trying to be everything to everyone. It's focused, purpose-built, and honestly, better than ever. Whether you're a weekend track junkie, a backroad enthusiast, or just someone looking for a raw driving connection in a world moving rapidly toward autonomy and electrification, the new GR delivers. It's a reminder of what makes driving fun and why Toyota's GR division continues to be a standout in a sea of increasingly homogenized performance vehicles. Thanks for riding with us on today's review. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Toyota GR, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Car Drive Next, and leave a comment below with your favorite feature or your thoughts on how it stacks up to the competition. Until next time, keep your hands on the wheel, your foot on the throttle, and stay tuned for more test drives, reviews, and automotive deep dives only here on Car Drive Next.